My gosh, people like to remind me I haven't done part 6 of Vlad the Impaler. God, I procrastinate, alright. Alright, well here's part 6. Where it got up to, the Ottoman invasion of Wallachia was underway. However, Mehmet didn't really want to make this a war. He had other fish to fry. He just wanted to make an example out of Vlad. So he sends one of his top guys, Hamza Pasha, and a Greek guy in his service, Thomas Katavalinos, to ambush Vlad in a peace talk near a fortress, Juju? I hope I'm saying that right. It was an underhanded move, but Mehmet was not above underhanded moves. The idea was to snatch Vlad and bring him back to the Ottoman court in chains to be made an example of. They're like, hey, come talk peace with us. Vlad's like, okay. Vlad sends out this peace talk party, but the Ottomans ambush it! The trap has been sprung! They don't realize it's a trap within a trap. Because the Ottoman forces are surrounded by Wallachian forces. Wallachians then kill all the Turks and take their uniforms. With their new disguises, they then ride on to the Turkish-occupied fortress, where Vlad demands in fluent Turkish, because remember, he did speak Turkish, that they let him in because he was their commanding officer. And they do! But he then proceeds to slaughter most of them until they surrender. Vlad then spends the next few months raiding up and down the Danube. The idea is to eliminate any Turkish fortresses that would be able to assist the Turkish invasion. The next part of the story is again, very Game of Thrones. Hungary's new ruler, Matthias Corvinus, got a letter from Vlad in 1462. Vlad was just like, hey bestie, just letting you know, I have broken the peace. I expect more blood to follow, and oh, do you want to know what I've been doing the last couple of months? Pure unadulterated slaughter, my boy. And with this message, he sends like a couple of sacks containing the heads, noses, and ears that they have cut off something like 20,000 enemies. Vlad's just like, hey, you see that? That's just what we can package. That's not even including the people we burned alive. Oh, I didn't mention what happened to any of the survivors, including Hamza Pasha, like all impaled. But the Ottomans do not forget an injury like this. So the Sultan Vizier Mahmud takes a raiding party of 18,000 men. A raiding party of 18,000. They strike back into the north of Wallachia. The raids were very successful, you know, until they got back to the Danube with all their stolen goods and Dracula caught up with them. To say that Dracula annihilated them is a light term. Slaughtered well over half the army, which by medieval standards is pretty intense. But they were the lucky ones because if you were his enemy, you don't want to be captured by Vlad Dracula. We'll get to their fate in the next part. At this point, Mehmet was sick of hearing about Vlad. And Thanos style, he goes, fine, I'll do it myself. So Mehmet brings the full available force of the Ottoman Empire. 100,000 men, 60,000 regulars, and about 40,000 auxiliaries. Not to mention 100 siege cannons, the thing that enabled his victory at Constantinople. Mehmet was coming for Vlad and had pulled out all the stops. And come back for part 7.